Good morning, everyone. Today is a special day because it is winter, one of my favorite seasons, and it's quite warm and cozy here where I'm recording this episode from. And for those who are new here, I'm your host, Imad Noor. On this show, I like to document my journey, my business journey, and how I'm building my business. Today is a special episode because it is my last episode of 2025. I thought, why not look back at this year and see what mistakes I made and what I learned from, and my plans for 2026. So, biggest mistake I made this year was to forget about YouTube as a platform for creating a community. So, why it is a big problem? Because there was so much potential on YouTube, and we only figured this out in the last week, where when we were uploading few shorts and a few demo videos of our new product, our new software. So we realized that how much potential we had lost this entire year. If we started on January creating our demos, our tutorial videos, then we would have created an audience for our product and we would have sold our product better and gained users for our software, the Digital Suite 1 software. So it came back to bite me because I was the one initially who said to my team that we don't need to do that. We can focus on Instagram alone to get users. But as it turned out that YouTube is a much better platform than Instagram because Instagram is proven time and time again to be not useful for our own usage and for our marketing purposes because I've seen in the software industry that every other app or every other company is marketing solely on YouTube. They are focusing more on YouTube. If you look at Figma, if you look at Raycast, is one of the key companies. They don't even have an Instagram page. They solely focus on YouTube. So we lost so much potential this year. So that was one of the things that I learned. And for this 2026, I have full plan on creating as much content for YouTube as possible. And not having a core product for which we are known for. I know that we have launched a lot of products this year, and it was one of a mistake that we are focusing our energy on so many products rather than picking a core product that that will really help people, and it will show how our company is structured, like our beliefs, our core principles. It should show through our product, through our software, and that was something we overlooked. That was something that we did not give much importance. We focused on creating as much services, as many products as possible, and that was something that derailed our momentum, that made us slow. That is why we are cutting everything out. We are focusing on only one product, Digital Swift 1, our suite of platform, business tools that include everything you need to grow your business. That includes calendar, sales app, accounting app, everything. So that is something we want to be known for. That is our main core product. As for you have seen in other software startups like Figma, when it was starting out, it had only one core product. You can design things on Figma. If you want to design anything, you can use Figma. So right now have a monopoly on designing, on designers. Any designer you go to, he will be using or she will be using Figma to design their apps, their web pages, anything. So that is what we have to be known for. If you want to grow your business, you have to use Digital Swift 1. That is our main plan. So in 2026, we are going all in on this idea, on this concept, and soon we will. It will take time to mature in this market, but I know now that we have our planning in place, we can do this. we can actually make a difference on the market, A players in the business. And this was one of the biggest mistake for me because I was the one who was hiring everyone, and it is solely my mistake. It is solely on me that I was hiring B tier or even C tier employees that were not good for the company culture. They were slowing things down. They were not efficient. They were taking days off. They were not responding to me. They were not responding to the managers who are there to ensure the efficiency of our development of our production. And this really affected our growth, and it is still affecting our growth. If you even Google us, we are not showing on Google. That is something I hadn't realized, but now I'm all in on this. Now I'm focusing on getting known, on the recognition for the brand. And we wasted a lot of time not on the bad hires because, as Elon Musk once said, that production or operation of the company is the main product. It's a product on itself. If you can perfect that, everything you launch, everything you create comes together itself by itself because you have a amazing core operational product. Like your company runs like clockwork. That whole process, that whole operation should be top tier. And that is what I've been doing for 6 months. After six, when 2025 started, I started noticing a trend in my company that the progress was going down. The efficiency of our work was going down. So after 6 months, I decided to focus on better hiring processes, better A players, and really increasing the quality of our team. And I'm still in this process. And in 2026, I hope that we are on a stage where we can say that we have A players, and any new person we hire is an A player. So that is something that I need to work on a lot. And living and having a good taste in the company. Like, what the main thing is having a good taste and also learning about having taste. What I mean by that is, if you look at our marketing designs, for example, you have to see a specific brand recognition or brand design, consistent design that ensures the quality standards. Having a taste means having standards, having better standards than anyone else. Because there are so many, I've noticed before that our marketing designs were very below average. They were not up to the standards because I wasn't there. I wasn't there to decide which design has to be uploaded. Now I've gotten better at this. I'm myself reviewing everything that goes out before it is published. So I turned on almost around 70% of the ad creative of the content my team has created. So that says a lot about my team, that I needed to have great team members that can perform, that can create amazing creatives, like amazing brand creatives for our social media, for our YouTube. So that was something I need to work on a lot. And I have a standard for how my company should look, how my branding should look. So if you see that we had a complete refresh of our brand, a rebrand of our company, like we have changed the logo, everything. That is because of me, because I came on and I said that what is this? We need a proper design, we need a proper logo, a fair icon that looks good. And that is why we gone through an entire rebrand of our designs and everything. Even our website is brand new. You can see that there are new creatives on our website. So having quality standards that are above the industry, no one else is looking into the details of our everything. Having taste means you have to look at each and other detail and make sure it is perfect. So that was something I'm still learning. And in 2026, soon you will see more quality content. You will see things that go hard. For example, like our latest reel or video you can see, it is, in my opinion, very good. It shows the end of the year and that it is not over yet. We are just starting. So I myself designed that entire reel. If it is bad, then please comment below so we can do better. I'm very proud of it. So this one is quite personal to me because skipping the gym, and as you know, as a CEO, there's a lot of work you have to do. You have to be present all the time. There's so many fires we put out. So I was skipping the gym for the 6 months of the 2025, and I realized that I wasn't feeling good. I wasn't feeling my best. I wasn't confident. I had I was lacking in confidence. So I started the gym again after 6 months. Like in at the end of 2025, I feel very energized. I feel so much confidence, and I say to myself that I should have started earlier. Like I should have started at the start of 2025, so I would have so much progress. And my body would be so much better. It would look so much better. So that is my main priority, to focus on my company, focus on my health, focus on my personal life a whole lot better, like taking everything on another step. Like on the topic of taking things on the another step, having bad UI in our software. When the software was done, like the betas were ready for each software, for example, calendar, our accounting app, our CRM. So I was daily driving every software that we created, the prototype and beta version of every software. So I realized how shitty our UI was. It looked like it came in 2020, in 2010. Like the software was from 2010. It looked very bad. So it was because of our engineers were older. They were not newer engineers like in age. They were not younger engineers. Younger engineers have more taste. They can design things according to the market. Like they know what is hot right now. So that is what I needed. And our apps are going through a redesign. I am personally using the app. I am personally pointing out things, and we have beta users. You can also become a beta user in starting of 2026 on the 1st of January. You can become a beta member and you can give us feedback on the type of features you like, the design tips you want, the type of features you request. Like you want something that our software lacks, we can improve upon it. We can add that feature based on your request. So you can become the beta user. In the link of this podcast, you can find the link there. It is only one link, you can join it. So when designing the entire interface of our apps, I noticed that it had to look good on mobile, on the new interface of Apple, the liquid glass. It had to match that quality. And I use other competitors as well. I use Amy and other tools based on our tools. I use our competitors, and I noticed that each software that, like their core software or their core value of that software, we could easily include in our software. Like for example, in Amy, there is a unified panel for task and calendar. I said, why can't we do that on our calendar? And my team made it happen in a few hours. We have a unified panel where you can add tasks and drag them directly into the calendar view. So it is seamless. So it was something that we can do at ease. So we are exploring the competitor apps and including the features that are used by you guys a lot. So you have a free alternative forever. You can use it, and it is privacy first. Your data is yours. You can delete it at any time. That includes our whole suite of apps. You can use any app you want, and you can export the data and keep it. It is up to you. You control the data. You have complete access of your data, and it is free, like I said before. And another thing I learned this year, that by the end of this year I learned this, that spending too much time on doing stuff that didn't matter, like staying busy rather than being productive. For example, wasting so much time on meetings that amount to nothing, like calling people, cold calling people that you know are not going to buy. So I wasted a lot of time there. I I was trying to keep myself productive rather than I was trying to keep myself busy rather than being efficient in the company, like making the core decisions that are going to move ourselves forward. For example, by the end of this 2025, we decided to go all in on digital sort of one. We remove everything else from our on our platform, like Instagram pages and everything else. We removed every other service we were providing because we were expanding ourselves too much, and we were focusing on so many things at once that it was impossible for at this stage for us to take everything and win at everything. So focusing only on one product or one offering really made our vision align and made everything simple and clear. Because I learned algorithm from Elon Musk. I was listening to the founders podcast, and he said that Elon has one algorithm, that everything has to be simple or it should not exist. So this is my vision. Everything should be simple and everything should be to the point. Otherwise, it should not exist. Like, another thing I learned, that one key lesson that I learned is to not hold back on life. That I would rather go too far than not far enough. Like, not living up to my potential. There is always work to be done. Like, for example, if you go through your entire year, what were the times that you could have done it? You could have done more. Like, you would have not wasted much time. You know you had wasted time there talking to someone who's not going to amount to nothing, wasting time on useless things that you know are just time wasters. Things like that, you know, you should go all in. You have one life, you should take all the risks. You should go for all the opportunities that you know are risky, but there is only reward when you take it. That was something that I realized, and now I'm learned from my mistakes. Now I have all the lessons, all the things that I should do rather than I should have done. So having people around that drain your energy is one of it. I used to have friends that were constantly wasting my energy. They were not building me. They were not there to improve me. Like, you know this, that there are some people who are just there for the moment. You see them every time, and you know they are not good for you. You know that they are wasting your time. They are giving you considering. They are saying things that seem harmless, but you know deep down that they really mean it. They are trying to belittle you. So having them around you is very bad for you, and having cutting them out is the best thing you can do for yourself. Going out more and exploring new adventures is the next thing I want to say. That I'm more open to new experiences. Like, I want to explore more. In 2026, I will be doing more traveling. I will be going out more. I will be seeing more things, because I noticed that seeing more things, and I don't want to. And in 2026, I hope to go out more, like exploring new adventures, like traveling more. I would like to travel more. I would like to meet new people in all around the world. But I'm a very private person. Like, I don't like to show online of where I am, what I'm doing, because I like to live a very private life, a very secretive life. And I sometimes I realize that it is counterintuitive for the vision I have for myself, for my business, because if you don't know the founder of a company, they people don't believe the company, like they don't resonate with the company. And I have to show more. I have to build my personal brand even better and reveal the parts of my life, like what I like, what am I, and who I am. So that was something that is hard for me. That is something that is hard for me, because one time I was at the gym and someone recognized me from the Instagram, and they asked me, "Are you the CEO of Digital Swift?" I was very like aggravated, and I was very shocked. Like, why is he here, and how did he find me? I don't show anyone where I go to, where I live. So it was a unique experience for me. I never got recognized in public before, so it was very unique. And it made me realize that it is a part where I will get more recognized. So instead of opposing it, I have to improve upon it. Like, I have to make sure that the places I go to, no one knows who I am, but people online know who I am. Because online, not many people know me. Like, I don't have a proper personal brand. I don't show myself, and it is because of my own reasoning. Because I was the one who said to my team that no, I don't need to create a personal brand. We just have to focus on the company. But one of my friend made me realize that if you have a brand, he has a personal brand. He has around million followers on Instagram and 2 million on YouTube. So he told me that you have to go all in on your personal brand, because people will not resonate with your company unless they know who's behind it. So in 2026, I'm focusing more on the podcast, more on Instagram, more on YouTube. So I'll be showing my face more and more. So yeah, learning to be good, learning to be in a good mood, even when there are thousand things not to be in one. Learning to be in a good mood, even when there are thousand reasons not to be in a one. That is a major lesson that I learned this year, that things are going to happen regardless of how you feel. So making them bring you down, giving them the power to make your mood, make you tired, or even make you angry or frustrated on things, is giving power to those reasons or those things. Like, if a vendor refuses to, if a vendor cancels something to you, like not like having a major pipeline issue in your process, like in your company operation, it can be frustrating. It can move you down, or it can mess up with your mood. But you should be in a good mood regardless of that. It should not have power over you. That is something I learned a lot. That is something I learned this year. That things will happen regardless. You have to just deal with it with a smile on your face. Make sure people get happy. m- Make sure people feel reliable when they're around you. That is something I want to be known for. Like, I want to be known for being reliable at my company or even through my friends. Like if there is a problem, they know who can go to, and they know that it will be solved by this person. That type of reliability is very important. So that is something I learned, and you will hear the learn word a lot this in this episode because there was something there are something I learned. Importance of becoming friends after doing business rather than being friends and doing business. That is something that goes very deep for me because having friends and doing business is a disaster. Becoming friends while doing business, like you met a founder or a partner and you were doing business, then you become then you became good friends. That friendship goes a lot ways. That friendship goes a long way rather than friends starting a business and there's money involved. That just ruins the friendship. You you see another version of your friend that you never saw before because money changes people. If you met someone who's already doing business, who already have money, you will see their truest version. You see their truest version and you will see their pure version. And if you like that version, then you will be a good friend to them. But if you find a friend and you work together and money comes and their true self reveals and you don't like that version, or if you don't see eye to eye to that version, then your friendship will suffer and it is a disaster for that friendship. So in conclusion, that's all I had in my mind in the last few days before 2026. I figured I would share them with you and plan out my 2026 as I'm planning the business plan for 2026, and I will be doing what I will be doing personally and for my company. And I hope you are also planning out your goals for 2026 and have a complete system or actually are able to achieve them rather than just new year motivation. So next year there will be a better tools from us, like better products from us that can actually help you achieve your goals. And that is a promise from me that we are working on developing the tools that you need to achieve your goals, like your business, to grow your business. We are actually working very hard right now to make sure you can achieve your goals and you can hit that figure that you have in mind, that you know you can that is your dream number. So I am working very hard to make the lives of small businesses very easy, so they have less stress on themselves. They have more time to spend with their family members. They have more time to be with their loved ones. So that is for today, and let's talk again on 2026. So that was my last year, this 2025 last episode. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, if you have any suggestions, please comment them below. I'm always listening and I'm always looking at the comments.